This is But Don't Quote Me, a podcast about life, love, the culture, but just do not quote us.
Hey, we're here, But Don't Quote Me, the podcast about life, love, and the culture, but don't quote us.
Okay, that's a bar.
Not me getting that off. I really have not done that in a minute, guys. But yes, I am Madison.
And I am Lindy.
And we are back with a brand new episode. You guys know how it goes. You know how we get down.
We don't play.
It's time to clock in. About a quick run through of everything Trump is putting us through this week. I got a list.
We gotta, keep up.
It.
So I understand.
We're keeping y'all up, okay? Because I think they're definitely just trying to push everything out so they can really destroy our lives quickly.
They're trying to distract us.
I did not vote for this man. I did not vote for that nigga. Y'all did that, not me. So we'll see what he is doing this week. So title is Trump and Elon are laying hoes off. Step one. So they have like the House budget resolution. So they're trying to make sure over the next decade that the government is spending $2 trillion less. So this week, and I'm pretty sure the bill passed, they are cutting Medicaid, which is impacting millions and millions of people, which they did mention that they were going to do during their campaign run. So, damn. Elon, Elon and the department that he's running but not running. Yeah, like
Department of Government Efficiency.
They said he's not really in it, but he is like in it. So he doesn't work for the government, but he's working. Yeah, they've been laying a lot of people off from different departments such as Veteran Affairs, Health and Human Services, Environmental Protection Agency, Department of Interior, Department of Agriculture, Department of Energy, the Department of Homeland Security, Department of Transportation, Department of Treasury, and some from the White House. And some people are actually voluntarily quitting themselves because who wants to work for them?
And you know, that's what they get.
Listen, I feel like if you voted for him,
but if you voted for this is what you get.
Yeah. It's like hard to feel sympathetic if you voted for this because like
100%.
I feel like they definitely mentioned that they were going to do this. You know, I feel like they didn't just put out all their plans because I don't think they had any concrete plans at all. He's tried to separate himself from Project 2025. He was like, that's not me. But
I didn't write that.
Right. He said he had nothing to do with that. So I don't think he gave us really good concrete plans on what the fuck he had going on. But him and Elon are raising hell. And if y'all see, like, being laid off, worst thing in the world. And it's like, you know, government jobs get retirement and they get paid, like, after. That shit's gone, bro.
A lot of people didn't even get, like, it wasn't like a person to person, my boss told me I'm fired. It was just like an email, you're getting laid off due to da da da. And it's just like mass like layoffs. I'm like,
no, it's a lot.
Is this supposed to help our economy?
Like 20,000.
20,000 what? Layoffs?
People laid off.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't see how this is supposed to help our economy. There's less people with jobs, and then you're taking away federal funding for things like you said, Medicare and Medicaid, but also for food stamps, and so like. Not to say these people with their government jobs are going to go straight to food stamps, straight to Medicare and Medicaid, but like you're creating an issue where it could get like that. But then you're also taking away the federal funding for the things that are in place to actually help people in the lower class. So I'm confused as to
you can't tell him
you're
that,
trying to do.
He don't want to hear nobody disagreeing with his ass. Like,
right, or he gonna fire your ass too. He fired that
like
he had something to do with firing that Joyce lady on MSNBC. I know that for sure because she ain't never
and the only people
was fucking with him.
she got fired, and then another man got fired, and they're like the only people
minorities.
Yeah, like only minorities.
So it's like you're trying to turn TV white.
And it's like, I don't
the
know
TV
how
that gives
people
information.
convince themselves that this shit ain't racist. You can't sit in my face and be a Trump supporter and just be like, "Oh, you're racist. What do you mean?" And it's just like, you can't sit in my face and be like, he's fighting for freedom of speech. You can't even disagree with the man. That man called himself a king.
This shit is just so crazy because this is literally the official White House page. Let's see. Who do I know that follows it? Of course, it's a whole bunch of boys. Boys cannot be trusted with politics, is what I know. Because I think sometimes they're a little slow. And that's a little scary. But,
I don't know why they run it. The White House running a page like they're a motherfucking shade room.
Literally.
The fuck is wrong with them?
They probably have some child on that shit. Like, literally, just doing stuff. But, anyways, yeah, Trump is doing a lot. He's firing people, realizing that they need them, bringing them back. I'm like, if you think you could fire me. Like actual airplanes, and oh my god, right? I'm like, should I even get on a damn airplane?
Anybody to replace that? I just don't understand because I feel like
think so.
I don't know if they're like pushing it to like really be fearful, like to really create some fear in America. But this is a little like fucking ridiculous. I'm here this week alone. It was something, the plane flipped in Toronto, and then the smoke in the plane in Atlanta. It's too much shit going on these fucking planes. Like,
yeah,
I need to get that together back in fucking place.
I don't know why they would want to scare us to stay here.
I don't even know if they.
Because
I can't
it's
tell
bad
what they want us to do. I'm like, it don't feel like they want us to stay here, but like, I just don't fucking understand. Like, planes are almost running into each other. I seen a plane go down and then go back up. And to be honest, I have been on a plane when some shit like that happened before this. But now it's goddamn on the news every day.
Exactly. So now it's a little
like, now it's
scary.
Just like, and it's like, it's not a specific city that's going through it. It's like almost
and that actually, it wouldn't even get to me the way it's getting to me if I was aware that he fired all those people that were literally in place for aircraft safety. And then we know that
with no
that crash,
like, where's the fucking replacement?
With no replacement. And then we know that crash in DC helicopter into airplane was seemingly due to the fact that they only had one aircraft controller, where in a high volume area like that airport, you at least need two.
It's the middle of DC.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that should be a
and that airport has
regardless.
Helicopter choppers coming in and airplanes at the same time. And you're telling me you have one aircraft controller and they're controlling the skies, where typically there should at least be two for that type of situation. And then on top of that, the nigga is literally cutting people's jobs out. It's like, you're indirectly but directly the reason why this crash happened to begin with. And then it's like, knowing that, what else is going to happen? But we're seeing more things happen. And it's like, oh my God.
Bro, I don't want to see
we can't even,
more.
Not that it's not crazy to fly, but it's crazy.
To save money to no one's benefit but their own.
They're cutting everything but the actual problem. I heard that
they're cutting shit
Elon
and
Musk
creating more problems.
No, literally. I heard Elon Musk and his little Doge people is weeding the government $8 million a day. You trying to tell me that Medicare, Medicaid, food stamp, federal fundings to other like organizations, the FDA, you're telling me all these other organizations that have been in place for years, they're the problem, right? But this new government agency that's draining $8 million a year to a nigga that ain't even in the government, that's not the problem? That's what you trying to tell me?
Right. What the federal people
not.
need to do, they need to do their own like blackout, like don't pull up to work. Cause that shit's insane. What? These people are not qualified. These people don't know what the fuck's going on. Single-handedly kind of ruining the goddamn government.
But
and it's
you
like,
know
it's
what?
not fixing shit.
You know what? I'm also looking at I'm looking at the Democrats too. And I'm not saying that they're not working behind the scenes I'm not saying that they're all not working behind the scenes to really do good work, but a lot of them turning the cameras on, talking to us like we have a position of power in the situation. You Negroes are sitting in the seats. You're sitting in the seats that you were elected to be. Do your job. Go above and beyond. This is the year where you will go above and beyond your job. And you try to flip some of these Republicans. Make sure your Democrats on your aisle are agreeing with certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the year where you actually clock the fuck in. Maybe other years you could just like kind of read the bill, kind of agree with it. This is the year to clock in. But instead, I'm seeing more and more press conferences, conversation that. Yes, like, and they have to do their damn job. We can't writing into the congressman ain't doing shit no more, okay? That's not where we're at. We're at boots on the ground, the people who can make decisions and make actual change in this scenario, governmentally, need to start doing it. I'm not writing. Honestly, I'm not walking. I'm not marching.
We actually
do your fucking job.
The people that are like going to like actually town halls and meetings and stuff and like fussing the fuck out, those are the people that are doing it right. I think
I'm finna start doing that.
You have to pull up and just start fussing niggas out, because when niggas see that their jobs are in jeopardy, I feel like the root of all evil is definitely money. And we have to get these niggas broke, you know. We have to. Some of these officials have to get out that office, because it's just like, it has to be more than what we're doing, you know. And I will say, I guess when they get on the video, I do think like their job is like more close, but like I do appreciate the things of like, okay, not going to Target and like, you know, small revolutionary things. We could be doing more things could be more organized in that area, but they actually do need to do their fucking job. Like, bitch, this is not what you told me you were gonna do. Yeah, but I do see that it's a lot of stuff flipped, so it's like outnumbered, but like
it's annoying because it's one hand to get on a CNN, MSNBC, whatever. It's one hand to get on those things and do the same conversation panel stuff that y'all always do. It's another thing to quite literally you're holding the press conferences. You even getting on the camera phone your damn self talking to us. I feel like they can do both. I need you to get in the field too, though. Yeah, I guess because I know and I get it, and I'd rather you just do your job. I'm kind of like, shut up and do your job. But yeah, there are clearly people who don't know, and that's why we're even in this situation to begin with.
Yeah, I feel like
it's annoying.
AOC, she after Trump won, she's like on Instagram like asking people questions like, what was it that did it for you, you know? And I think like sometimes like since it's just such an emotional roller coaster and I just don't fuck with these niggas, I don't want to take the time to be like, okay, why did you vote for that man? But I think you have to talk to the people. You have to be like, listen, man, we need to just figure out, unless some people you just can't talk to and they just slow and that's life. But like we have to figure out what really caused it, like what the people don't understand, because it's like there's a lot of things that people don't know. It's the government, it's very large, a lot of laws, a lot of things people don't get, but it's like what caused them to do that if they were like flipped previously, and like just getting them on the same page as well. So I think you kind of have to reach out to the public,
the people who voted for Biden and then flipped and voted for Trump again. I can't even imagine what your brain is doing.
And
Like, I really
that's why
can't.
the officials be asking the questions. Well, not all of them. Probably just like people like AOC and shit. But like
It is
sometimes I think it just makes sense
annoying.
to ask questions. It's a little stupid, but like that's kind of her job. So I feel like more officials that we vote for need to take the lead. Like, bitch, you need to
Yeah.
lead us to goddamn victory. You know, like go do your part, but also come to the community and figure it the fuck out. We just got to get people on the same fucking page, and sometimes you gotta force it.
It is annoying having to be like empathetic and understanding a situation like this with people that now, for some reason, their eyes are open to the fact that he's been an evil demon child.
Because people don't understand it until it affects them, and I feel like that's the lesson they just gotta like. They gotta get beat down. I'm
It's
so
not
sorry if
even
you voted for him.
that.
I feel like you
It's
gotta just get
black
beat down.
men. It's people who are
Oh,
on Medicaid and Medicare. It's people who get food stamps, who still, it's like, how didn't you know that was
you know,
affecting you? It's because you were one track minded on the who was truly getting affected. Farmers get federal funded government assistance. Did you know that motherfucking farmers get paid even if their damn crops don't go to harvest? I said, you hoes get paid if you fail at your job
yeah,
by the government. And some of y'all motherfuckers trying to look down on black and brown people for using a goddamn food stamp for $500 for my 3 kids. Bitch, you get
yeah,
paid to do your job wrong. Don't play with me. That shit is so crazy.
yeah. I think there's always just gonna be slow people. Like I feel like there's just people like you can't help. I think a problem with the voting is like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't really feel bad for them because I do think that they voted themselves into this and now
And
they're
they were
reaping,
self-identifying, if not just racist. That's the other thing.
they're just going through what they have to go to. You know, they're getting a little spanking for being an idiot. And, you know, that's
It's
what
about to
they
be a
got to go
whole
through.
ass whooping throughout this whole 4 years. That's the bad
It's,
part. It's only
yeah,
been 2 months. It's only been
and it's
two
like,
months with this man.
now that they're seeing it, but I do like, I don't know, something about me. I just want to, outside of like the racist shit and stuff, because like can't do nothing about that one. I do want to understand, but like some of it really is dumb. Like some of them just didn't like the fact that um, we had Obamacare, but didn't actually know that they're technically using Obamacare. Like that's just like race, like it's stupidity and racism because you just didn't like the policy because it was named Obamacare, but you did not know what it was and did not know that you're using it. So it's like some things that you just can't fix. That's just
They
like that
just
just is just racism.
self-identifying with a not black, with a white billionaire who spews similar hate speech that they've heard in their house, in their country club, in their little boys group, in their tennis matches, whatever.
But some
And
people
so then
aren't
it's like,
in
let's
those things
vibe.
though. That's what doesn't make sense. They're not in a billionaire. They're not in
Right.
a club. Like
It's like,
they,
it's either they want to be him, or they know people like him, or they're so mentally ingrained in the society
that's
that
why I
people
have
like
so
him
many
and look like
questions.
him are leaders, and that's what we need. That's also the other thing. It's like he was up against a black woman, and society in their mind says that white men are leaders. White men are leaders. I can't vote for a black woman. White men are leaders,
Yeah,
and he's a billionaire, so he knows how to run business. Whatever,
that nigga has definitely filed bankruptcy a couple times, bro.
multiple times.
I just don't be
The
understanding.
Negro
Like, do
said he
people
got
forget that?
concepts of a plan. And
Yeah,
y'all
that
mother
was really.
said, I mean, I feel it, because, like, no, like,
Yeah, like
to run the
it's
country,
very
you
stupid, but
bitches.
I really be wondering, like, what do these people be thinking though? That's why I'm like, okay, AOC's asking the questions, and some of the answers on that thing were very dumb and slightly racist. Well, actually, very racist. But it's just like I can't make my mind understand it. Like,
Can't. At all.
And the shit, really, I live by a philosophy, like, some of that shit, like being pro-choice, like, get their abortion or don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take other women's rights.
Right, but it should have nothing to do with you. Let the gay people get married.
They want to be individualistic, and then they want to be like, no, you bitches shouldn't be doing that. Bitch,
yeah.
You were just worried about yourself this whole time. Why the fuck you came over and be worried about other women now? You said you want to go be in the house and do this and this and not have no rights with your man. Go do that. You can do that for free today. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand like shit like that, because I feel like a lot of shit
they just want control.
They want to have these like super religious, everybody 1930s.
Okay, church and state never separated. I just want to know why y'all lie.
Praying on that motherfucking floor in the middle of PE, bitch.
Okay, and hand on the chest.
Hello? Sing that American fucking song right now.
It's really sick. It's such an odd situation, because I feel like I could do a whole fucking dissertation on this. It's like they spew this propaganda internally and externally about how great the country is, to just have this whole, it's like a fog over everybody, like America's amazing. And yes, you can come up here, like the upward mobility here is better than a lot of other countries, but you don't realize it comes with all this terrible ass shit along the way.
Yeah, like the society just not right.
Exactly. All these different things, and like, yeah, we're not fighting in the streets. It's not a whole lot a full-on civil war, but it's still a problem. Like, and it's not a full-on civil war because for some reason people are still civilized right now. But I'm sure we're on the tipping point, because this shit is ridiculous. And we start getting good with Obama, and then it just back down the damn hill.
This is definitely the backlash for Obama.
I know.
And I'm really thinking, like, I thought the first one would be happy. I'll be honest. Like, after the first time Trump was elected, I thought that was the backlash. Like, you niggas wanted Obama, now you got Trump. I didn't know it was going to continue on for this fucking long.
You feel me?
We did have Joe, but, like, now we getting double backlash for Joe, too. Because, you know, they don't fuck
Joe was supposed to be the real, like, okay, now let's get back to... Because Joe was was
supposed to be, like, the middleman. He's supposed
exactly.
To be like,
he really gave just both. President vibe. I'm not too much, I'm not too little. I'm just a president. But no.
Yeah, they said fuck that bitch.
They said that's not good enough either. It was that Palestinian and Gaza war that really took him down. And for what?
Both of them are doing the exact same
Everybody is doing the exact same thing.
They're doing the exact same thing. Whether Biden was the president, both of it.
They said I'm in it, but I'm Bennett and I ain't in it.
Exactly. That's both of them. Both groups, Joe and Kamala, Trump and whoever, they both doing the same thing in that time. Trump was not going to go over there and stop that fucking war. Because you know why? He wants to go over there, fix it up, and own it. As what he says. He can't own it if all those people are there. That's why he let that happen. Like, America, like, I don't really understand our foreign affairs. I really the fuck don't. We have these alliances to whoever, and then we let things like genocides happen to other people, talking about we're some supreme fucking country. Like, you're literally paying for a genocide and then acting like we're just the fucking greatest. Like, what the fuck? So with that,
okay, because if you're really gonna be like, hands up, I'm out of it, why the are you sending military
like
and all? Why are you contributing?
It's like you're paying for
literally,
weapons, but you didn't actually do it, so it's not you. No, bitch, you put the money down for that. So that's the reason why where people were like, I don't want to vote for either because they're both aiding a genocide. That's a statement I can understand. However,
it's kind of America. Not gonna
all the way, because I could never want Trump in, but
And then it's like people have a short attention span because niggas was not fucking with Baby Bush when he put us into the war and how that war lasted forever. Now it's like, Bush, we love you.
Who the fuck said that? I ain't never
nigga-
heard no good things about Bush.
People, you haven't seen the good Bush propaganda?
Hell no. I've never seen nothing good about Bush.
People see Bush whenever he talked to Michelle Obama, whenever he had any of these things, they're like, oh my God, Bush, we love him, he's back. No. Between Hurricane Katrina and that war, hated him down. They hated him down boots.
Okay.
So
George
it's like,
Bush does not give
I do not understand how y'all don't. Well, like I guess it all goes to the short attention span stuff because y'all can forget that damn near every other president is throwing us into some negative shit or putting their money behind some negative shit that's happening somewhere else. But Biden does it and now everybody's fucking woke. Now everybody cares. Because everybody that gets that, when you become a president, I think automatically you become a bad person, obviously. Like, you're now a war criminal. You're now,
I feel like having, like, a
you're the leader of the
favorite
army.
president crazy. Like, I think,
because it's just going to go down bad. Even Lincoln wasn't even fucking with us. He just wanted everybody to come together. And he has shit to do with
slaves.
slaves.
I think, like,
so it's like,
the presidents that I've been, like, old enough to actually be like, okay, let me comprehend what they're doing. You know, let me try to go actively seek what their laws they're trying to push out. Like, I'm still a young whippersnapper. Like, it hasn't been like that many. Besides, like, Trump, Joe, Obama got in office when I was in 5th grade. Like, I didn't really get to really understand what everybody's doing. So I think they all bad, to be honest. Like, this shit is crazy. It's just like the amount of American like secrets and things you have to do as a president. I just don't think you're able to be good. It's like the presidency is like what they say about billionaires. It's like once you get a billionaire, you're probably a bad person because how did you get up to that type of money? Like, you had to do some bad shit. I think as soon as you get into that presidency and you learn the fucking trade secrets and the things that we do to other countries and we probably stealing from niggas and killing niggas and doing all that stuff, like, you fully know about that. I don't even know how the fuck they sleep at night. I'm like, oh my God, I could never do that shit. But terrible.
Okay, because I thought it was a little weird when everybody was like, woo, about Obama killing Osama bin Laden. I was like, that ain't a little, like, I get it. We took that nigga out because he came for us. But at the same time, it's like, we literally all lit because they put a bullet in that nigga's head.
Truly, boo. Ain't nothing positive ever. But
they're so annoying. Like I said, it's only been 2 months. Like, what the hell?
But now we can move on to happier things.
We talked about that for 30 minutes. But yes, let's move on.
We're going to have to cut some of that
because
shit out.
they be blowing me. Like,
off.
what the hell?
And it's just like, you have to talk about it for 30 minutes. It's politics. But
because what the fuck?
The NAACP Image Awards happened, you guys. Winner, chicken dinner. I got the list. And we're going to talk about it. I don't know if you've seen the motion picture, but, you know, everything else you should know. So, starting off with Entertainer of the Year. Drum roll. It's like, it's Kiki. Kiki, do you love me?
I did see that.
Oh my gosh. I love when she does the little wicked yell. I just love the wicked yell in general. But
did you watch the movie?
Hell no. I do need to go see it. I heard it was really, really good, and I never go to
and
movies.
really, really long.
That's what took me out, because they asked me to go, but it was like they asked me that day. We had to leave in like an hour, and it's a 3-hour movie. I said, yeah, I'm not going to that. But you know what? I'm gonna see it eventually, and my love will probably be amplified. Okay, next up.
Before we move on, I
Okay.
love that Kiki really be herself down.
Yeah.
And I also can tell with like her new styling and like how she looks now, she's really trying to embody a good, like, yes, Whitney Houston, but also is really giving like 90s bombshell.
Yeah, she looks good.
Like, she really, the way she speaks, the way she carries herself, the way she dresses is really giving like the type of preparation and like media training and just the way people used to get down in the interviews and stuff back in the day. That's really how she's doing, but she's obviously doing her own little spin on it because she has a very like popping personality, and I just love seeing it. I'm like, you know what, period, you better pop out.
I know that's right.
And show niggas, but in general, pop out and be yourself.
Yeah, she's been doing this her whole life, so she's like, she's
true. Now she's a mother. She's
there.
like,
okay,
yeah, it's
not
time to
new
do
to this. True to this. She's just
fun, hot shit.
really getting the recognition she deserves because she's been
like, and she is the entertainer of the year. Okay.
I was listening to the True Jackson BP song when I was on the Stairmaster.
Okay,
that shit was a banger. Shout out Kiki, man.
Yeah, that's a good. Okay,
okay. She said, never knew I could work this hard.
Ooh, I'm gonna listen to that at work tomorrow.
I literally, that's how I be
like,
feeling about work. Like, I never really knew that I could work this hard. Literally.
Oh, God. I really be like, wow, I have a career.
Working at a growing up job.
Every day. That's crazy.
Okay, motion picture is the 6888 on Netflix. I've never
Period.
seen that. You saw that? It was good?
That's what I was talking about in our Black History Month episode, because it's about the black women that had to sort out the mail.
Oh, okay, yeah, you did tell me about that. Okay,
it's very good. Okay, Tyler Perry did his big one with that. Let me tell you.
Okay, Tyler Perry. Oh, moving on with that, outstanding actress, Kerry Washington in that movie.
She does a good job.
Shout out
she does a good job. I was gonna see Olivia Pope in my head, but that's because that's my first defining role that I'm putting her to, like, in my life. But she does a good job. I mean, she's always gonna do it down. I love a good cry on her too.
Not the cry.
A cry is very important to me. Like, anytime I'm like, if you can't do a good cry, a believable cry, you ain't a good actress to me.
Man. You heard it first. Bro, the first thing I think of with Kerry Washington is, honestly, because I really didn't watch Scandal like that, but I do kind of identify that because everybody talks about it. Like, oh, love her and that man. It was with Chris Rock, and he had a wife, but he was cheating on his wife.
With Kerry Washington?
Yeah. I forgot the fucking
I know
name.
she was in the movie Honey, but I don't know about the Chris Rock thing.
She was in the movie Honey.
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, she was in the movie Say the Last Dance.
Oh.
I don't think she was in Honey. That was Jessica Alba. And then the shorty,
it was another black girl, though.
Yeah. I forgot her name. But yeah.
Oh, she was in Django? I don't even remember her in Django, which is crazy. Oh, yeah, she was in Save Last Dance. I think I Love My Wife.
Save the Last Dance.
I Think I Love My Life. That's what you're talking about?
I Think I Love My Wife. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's the first.
Oh, yeah, she was in some really good ones.
Okay, Kerry is working. Oh, snap. Okay, outstanding
She was in Cars?
Who?
They said Kerry was in Cars.
Is she Susie? The blue car?
I don't know.
Damn. I don't know what she was doing. Is she made her? No.
Come on. But I mean, hey, she could have put out a good little accent.
Oh, you know what? I almost was competing her with like Regina King. Cause she be doing Boondocks. I'm like, you talking about she can't be made her? She do Boondocks, but okay. Nah, the Boondocks is hilarious. Shout out Regina. Okay, outstanding actor, Bad Boys, Martin Lawrence. Boom, 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 boom. You seen the last Ride or Die?
What was the competition? I did, yeah.
You know what? I ain't got it. We don't got winners out here. Okay. They should have won, goddamn.
Because I'm like, Martin Lawrence? Maybe because they just, I mean,
because you wasn't fucking with it. It's crazy.
with his specific performance, it wasn't amazing. He did give us a little extra jokes more than he did in the other Bad Boys, which I did like. But what was the competition?
You know
That's
what
I want to know.
If you want me to.
Nah, it's okay.
Fantastic.
He deserved it. He won it at the end of the day.
Oh, debatable, I see. You said no, you don't.
I'm just trying to see, like, you know,
okay.
Who's he stacking up against?
Outstanding actress in a drama series, Queen Latifah in The Equalizer.
For what? In The Equalizer.
Yeah, I never seen that, but I saw the commercials for it. But Queen Latifah, she got
I
hits.
Seen it.
She got hits.
She did.
Last Holiday. What's the one with Common?
Something about basketball.
Oh my god, that one was good.
That one was really good. Yeah.
What? Dated the fucking cousin first? Excuse me, bitch. And then what else? Beauty Shop. Those people harassing her.
That one when she thought she was about to be dead and she went and like lived her life.
She went to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was good too.
Just Right. That's the one with
Just Right. Oh my, that used to be my shit.
Okay.
She went to go work for the fucking Sixers. She said, I am not working with that nigga no more. Okay.
Oh yes, Last Holiday. That's a very good one. Yes.
She fell in love with that man, and
Bringing Down the House.
The cousin
is a good
came back
one
and
too.
he went back to the cousin. I would never. That's another situation you couldn't find me.
Okay, and then came back to you.
Came back. He said,
"Why would he go back to that bitch?" That's
clearly he was using the ChatGPT excuse.
Literally, I don't even know.
He said, "Like I just wasn't ready. I didn't understand." Excuse me, bitch. We have been messing around for like 2 fucking weeks after I known you through all this time. I helped you through your injury. My cousin pop up talking about now she ready. She was scared. You just abandoned me. Oh, bitch.
Right, like you need to actually abandon her.
Okay, you need to abandon
kick
yourself.
Rocks.
Right.
Because that's what she did to you.
Okay, and then the cousin's still around at the end. It's like, okay, excuse me, ma'am? All right. Mm-hmm. Actor in drama series, Michael Rainey Jr. for Power Book 2.
I saw that, and I'm going to give it to him. I don't know what he was doing over there because I wasn't paying attention, but I'm going to give it to him.
Talk about it. Outstanding female, Beyonce. Outstanding Beyonce.
For what?
Outstanding female artist.
Oh, that's like for singing?
Yeah, like, yeah.
In general. Okay,
yeah, she beat everybody.